I go and say, yo, man, you gotta give me at least 12,000, man, they're gonna count for you. They're gonna make sure you don't get the gigs. But you know,
the gig you as an artist, asuku demotivating yana.
Symbol of it says, listen, I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for Jay John's career. Today, that's a very rare thing to get, especially with the WhatsApp and the DMs. And, you know, I mean, when your woman is out there, there's somebody out there watching. He wants to get in there. You know? 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Technical
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's simple.
This episode is proudly sponsored by Matukul Holdings. Enjoy.
Hi guys, welcome to Basani Pretty's channel. We are Zingi Square, go China the Barala handle, Leka Shuman Man Kwal. Lokomlade details go ile kwini. Midasenda kwa logo. So tsukasuwe sona. Ngamnika maybe. So in management la ithamehla ka xitulu levels
I'm on top
levels, you know, levels best I tire kwala I le behind the camera namuhla in front of the camera.
I'm in front.
I'm
on top.
Mara camera is this the front or
no
the back?
I think kuna confusion like we not let back
Mara behind the scene.
Yeah, behind the scene.
Yeah, I'm talking now. Basiraze, masoma wisa.
Masoma minvege.
Okay, imeste aitireni ba Papa John. Minjani?
Aye.
Milai, vulavula na ngwexilungu oro.
Wena bashilungu mina bashchangana.
Mina.
Hayi kwani xikodi. No vula ku ninga hi ku balance.
Bashito man. Mina kuma se ir busy ngumitwashi Zimbabwe. Mitwati ndimi. Be kasi semikuma mitihlamule tin'wana man tisisi.
Cha hinkwaso swi takatsa na Xiswahili na Xivulavula na
Na xikhambro kulala ngoma veri xikhambro msamito. Okay.
It's not to make sure.
It's not make sure.
It's not make sure. Kwala ka dzingi minjani?
Vukini mjani.
Vukini kambe vulavula na mani?
Mi vulavula na Jay John the Big Baby. Wangatuni fana no masana vitra merele ka pasina.
Ama uminkwa. Jay John the Big Baby. Mbazi.
Ngome.
Jay John the Big Baby Mahlori Baloi.
Ebani. Mahlori. I have a brother by the name of Mahlori. Masta ko rula vitrangu. Rula.
Means miracle.
Miracle. Mauta miracle logo.
Yeah, I'm the miracle.
You're the miracle.
Yes.
How so?
Look at everything that I can do.
Mireza nyana voice takobata kota kumtwa kahle vanhu lava nga lane they came for you.
Yeah, I am a miracle myself.
You are a miracle yourself. Okay. Basuka gigi ntolo nesa batlela.
Akuba ngakutlela so.
It is sleep.
Bushla.
Ubushla.
Ubushla.
Ama vulavula kumavitu.
Yeah, Mahlori wa ka Baloi. Munhu wa ku huma ka Dzingi. Ko kwale nga ko kwalawa munhu wa ku rhandza vunanga. Ku ya hi tinxakaxaka hinkwato ni nge voni ku hinkwato mara tinxakaxaka ta ku hlaya. Ku rhandza na ku endla vunanga, you know. Ku ya hi tinxakaxaka ta ko leti mina ti tsakelaka. So yeah, Jay John I munhu hlupha hi ndlela leyo vanhu ngihlamusete
simple ngopfu ne. When I got here nkombele I asked for a bathroom if I can help myself because suka kule we are from Giyani. So we're not from
Giyani.
We are from PTA Central.
Yeah, Pretoria Central.
Akutiva le ka drive through.
PTA Central.
A drive-through.
I drive through. Hey, I have no idea. It's not make sure.
Loko ni fika laniwani ma swi ta ku hi na leswa swa tintswanantswana hi swi tivaka swi ngopfungopfu loko ntswana yako yi ri pitbull management ku na pitbull ndhawu leya
pitbull la le Joni la
tsutsumeko hi le Joni la hi le Joni se ti vutisa ku pitbull leyi nga la what is it doing here hi ku ani la ku na leta to yiva tintswana
Oh, leta to hlayisa ti haslara. Not pitbull na to.
na pitbull mna yo
Amara ya mina ya mkhalabyo ya mina mina I'm not a fan ya tinjana.
Namzami ngafiya nyana kona kuhlota nyandeni.
That's why boy wrong.
Hi, boy, and pitbull, you know, it can.
Pitbull,
yeah, it can do some things, hey.
You know.
Yeah.
You'll never know. Die.
Okay, very wanna J Jones, kwala zingi. I wanted to ask your upbringing, maybe a little bit, if you can just explain, small, who you are going forward.
I mean, discovery, yeah, J John, actually. Okay, let me take it like this. Let me put it like this. So some music, I like like naturally, like so okay, like Gina Maguire, so I think 2011 actually 2011 is the year that I released my first song. Hip hop, about drop music. It was me and the other two guys. We released the song that year. Serious, like, you know.
Okay, so I want to know in terms of J Jones lo ikulele kwini shindisa ku yini xikolo cause mashita ku hina swi ta ku musician mara la ku tiva bu end bya ku munhu loyi vulavulaka na yena, who are we talking to right now? Who is this person?
I graduated in Prince School. And the preschool yako hii
and abayimbeleri simranjalo
all right ni tsari wana kula kulele kwala ka Dzingidzingi so ngokwala wana kulele kwala ka Dzingidzingi primary school ya mina ani young crash ni vups nkondale primary ni primary ya mina ku ri Khomsani. I mean, during that time, Nari Khomsani asked to come back okay, I've nickname ya Michael Jackson during that time.
No, okay.
Yeah, I'm not blind, my dad. So, you know, Kumakuri Nikole, like Wamatongo Mina, Vansela Jacaranda, like growing up that time, Jacaranda was like the radio station that was playing all the kind of like music, especially RNB and so. Can random music R&B time I mean he's into hip hop, so you know that background of just, you know, being in there, you know, and then during that time like mambalelo ma like drip ya hip hop like back then kumbala mo bruleng ngambala kumuka so
no problem
kumbe ndlela nyana yin'wana kusuka ku sinegane
oh this nigga
yeah, but you know nakona primary ni kombiseni ku this is where I'm standing, because I remember one time at last abantu sokubutha okay when lokulela kuba yini, everybody would stand up and say whatever. I said I wanted to be the biggest artist in Africa. And the whole class just turned around and looked at me like, what?
What do you mean, bro?
You know, but for me, it has always been part of who I am. Like, music is something that it's in my blood. I can't shake the feeling. There's no way, like, not money shifting from son. And then high school, ni amalenga kama mankena. La Jona ngasungula kuba atekwa serious kona, because this is 2012. Man, wow. Ni anamba nipati freestyle, so nkarota ngokwe break ibata kwatlanga beat la, and then I would rap. Of course I couldn't have rap at that, but you know, I mean, I was really killing them.
Oh, I mean,
but you know, yeah, I mean, during that time, it was a little bit difficult because, honestly speaking, the family didn't understand that. Like, they didn't get it at all.
What was happening? What's going on with you?
I mean, my old man, whenever I tell him, like, yo, man, I want to be an artist, you just say, okay. So,
yeah. And
so
also,
I dropped out of school in 2015. Yeah. 2015. Got grade 10. For this music thing, actually.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's why old men ayingasitwisisi phela ningasitwisisi ayitwisisini midwe la dropa kumbe shamtem la focusa ka music ntsena mi
Actually, I just made an excuse and say I wanna go to like Shkola Sha music,
yeah.
and then all that. But I knew in my heart like I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
So you had no intentions of you going to the music school, okay?
Because I felt like, for me, music on its own, I feel like it cannot be taught. It's about discovery. Which is why I sound I can teach every day. So for me, it was about actually stepping away from the education system and like, you know what, I'm just gonna go outside and just really find my art and like really craft, my space. So yeah, I dropped out of school for this music thing, and as Hamadebe, and I think like 3 years.
Oh, you've been by the beach. Wow.
Yeah, I've been there. So I lived there for 3 years, and then I came back home. 2017 is the year that my grandfather gave me money to actually go buy the system.
Wow.
Speaker, keyboard, everything for the studio session that I needed. Then from there it was just, yo man, let's make the music. And it was difficult actually. It was really difficult.
So like J John munhu wa ku yimbelela ntsena nika production ukon since famshavile na speaker na the keyboard. Can you play? Can you?
Nah, for me, I can't play, man. I can't play at all. But I can tell you what to play.
Oh yeah.
But that's still producing.
That's producing. That's
so
producing.
Yeah, I think during that time I focused more on dealing with my vocals for like mixing them, blending them myself, and the writing of course. I write all my songs, so I write them, all of them. Nobody tells me what to do.
Wow.
I write everything.
And while you're on the writing of songs, I'm interested more on your beginning. So I want to hear you singing one of the things that you used to sing while you were in high school, when you discovered this is J John now. This is my talent. That one, that crazy one that made people to.
Oh, okay. I think I kind of like remade it. Like on the recent album that I just dropped, there's a song called Vacation. I'ma take you there. Well, but then it was like RNB, the type of vibe. I'ma take you there. I'ma take you there. That was like the first song that we released with that other crew that I was in.
Okay.
So that was like the song that made everybody like, yo, he got something.
I think I want to hear it. I'll wake you up.
It's horrible as hell. Listen to it, I'm like, back then it was a bang, but now it's like, you know what, this was totally trash.
Yeah.
No, it is good. It is good. It is good because I'm interested to hear more. Who are you taking there? What's going on?
Back there, as a teen, I had a girlfriend yana situation there, so it was I was doing it for my girlfriend next year. Yeah.
Take you there.
Very vacation or whatever vacation, how much it cost, but I'm out here singing.
Oh, take it daily and I could you like a vacation.
So you the reason why you feel like it's stupid is because then you didn't know what you were talking about because of the cost of the vacation and anything like that.
Actually, I think for me everything on its own. The sound was terrible, but okay, I'll say this. Not that I was singing like off the tune. I was on tune. It's just that the more you grow,
the more you
mature,
discover
like, nah, actually I feel like I should have said it like this, So for me, in most cases, I can like record an album and just start over again, because I always want this thing, perfection, whatever you want to call it, So it's always a thing with me, like, even now, sometimes I feel weird when people play Dali around me, like, it doesn't, it does something to me, but, those beginnings, like, that actually made J John, because that time it was cool being an artist, in high school, of course, girls all over you have a song out there. Making a song.
Oh, so you used to be like, to have 5'4".
No, not really. Not really. You know, I was like someone that, you know, they would just like to hang around me and stuff like that. It wasn't like I had like 5 girls and stuff. Yo, it's too much.
Hey, Jay Jones.
Yeah,
Everyone.
it was nice.
It
It was
loving
nice.
Jay Jones.
Yeah, it was nice. It was really, really
Yeah,
nice.
it's like he's a feeling here.
Too much.
Yeah.
So while still on that one, ne? So are you married now?
What?
No, we need to make sure because we are looking, okay? We are looking, so you might as well become a partner. So,
You never know. Hey, you never know.
yeah, you never know. So we
I'm
want to-
available actually. I'm not married. We don't play marriage here. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. I'm not married. I'm not in.
Are you thinking of getting married?
Yeah, maybe one day, maybe like in, I don't know, maybe in 10 years to come, I think, you know. But that's if I find the right person, because to me it's about finding the right partner, because if you don't get the right partner, that person could actually destroy you, you know. So for me, it's very important to actually be with someone who's, you know, who's with you, because you see these people talk about, oh, you know, what death do us apart and all that. You know, they don't mean that. It doesn't. They divorce sooner than later. So you know, I'd rather be in a space where we understand that if we're gonna do this, there's gonna be days where I cannot stand your ass, like looking at you like I can't stand this person. You know, but that you know, that position or that moment mustn't put you in a place where you gotta go like find somebody else or lean on somebody's shoulder. You know what I mean? You might not communicate at that time. But
Guys, we are from Zingi and the English that's here.
Hey, it's fine.
You know. IB school.
So mara loko muku hlangutanga ku na criteria leyi mi nga yi languta ku loko se ni ta teka sari ni ta teka munhu wa so mi lava munhu wa njhani so
for me,
ku va ta kota ku tsalela
check on your boy. For me, it's, you know, above everything in this world, I think loyalty. It's all that's it, you know. And today, that's a very rare thing to get, especially with the WhatsApp and the DMs, and you know, I mean, when your woman is out there, there's somebody out there watching. He wants to get in there, you know. So if that person is not loyal, and
I don't want to be rude, man. So if I come there, you see how tall you are. I want to stay. And I'm this height. And these people are heighting. Because I have loyalty, you will be with me.
nah, actually, you know, now that you mention it, actually, like I said, it's about loyalty. Above it all, it's about loyalty. I mean,
so you don't care about physical appearance, whether this person is a giant
nah,
or
I think
a dwarf.
for me, I think it would be how you carry yourself. Because when it comes to the physical structure, it's how you carry yourself.
leswi vulaka loko sweswi a vona ntombi leyi nge le ku voneni ni fika yi ti khoma kahle for 3 months yi nga wina.
That's the problem. After 3 months, then after 3 months, then she goes back to whatever. It's like, what is this now? You know, like I was introduced to this fine, you know, strong woman, all that, and then next thing you know, like,
so you don't like it?
No. I'm just giving an example. Like, you know those ladies who go sip a lot of
they wear.
You know, but I'm just saying, like, for me, it's about loyalty. Above it all, it's about loyalty, because hard time hits everybody. You have it all today, tomorrow you might not have it. Is that person going to be here when I lose it all? You know? When somehow I find myself in a place where, like, let's say I'm dealing with depression, would that person be around? Or that person would say, you know what, forget this, I'm gonna pack my bags, I'm out of here. It's a problem. So rather than when I'm loyal to a goal, you know what, this is my rather die. You know,
Ride or die.
We go through this, we're going through together. So
Be here or go home.
like, thank you for that.
Yeah, mara nga ku mi ta teka khale mako
Or maybe never.
yeah hi ku phela mi ta swi vona njhani mi ta tshama na munhu 3 months amba xikipa yensi ya famba
Should have never said that. Never said that. Nah, for me, I think it's magataku. Okay, here's the thing. Man. It's like I said, it's about loyalty, you know. in 3 months, anybody can show you who they are. They can't hide themselves, you know. It doesn't have to be 3 months actually. And it's easy to trick people, you know. It's easy.
I think it's a very debatable comment that I think one can drop in the comment section, because I beg to differ when it comes to that, but I don't want to put my opinion. So
put it on the table.
Because I feel like you are able to put up a character for so many years and only change. Yes, for so many years, and you only get to finally like see that this is the real person, and now you're married for 10 years with that person.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, it's easy to trick people, very easy.
So you put a trap.
Nah, it's not a trap actually. It's not a trap. You find a way to unlock what's hidden from that person. Like you got like you talking about, like someone can play a character for like 10 years. Find a way to adjust that, make it a year to see the character, because it doesn't take too much. Okay, it takes too much. It doesn't. Depending on who's the person, depending on how you know how to play certain.
I think it doesn't take long. Logo mogo in 90s, my 2000, my 2000. I'm trying to make with it.
You personal. It's very personal.
But now, 2000 man.
No, it's there.
I'm going to miss you.
ni analyze ama 2000 mathari ni lela yina mele kuvoni nshesho. Okay, J John emunhu wako angaranga ani stada sesha mafika mateka phone ma 2000 online mateka phone mako ningatumbeta njani mara nini mama na information swi la research ya kahle ku va na phepha ku na isay loko se swi ya talana ni eta waseka ngwana ba mara I know.
Nah, you know what, like I said it's sometimes it's easy, like I said, it's easy to trick people. Like just let them be who they are, you know. Whoever they're claiming to be. Like there's no way, like there's no, think about it like this, né? You be with someone for a week, né? There's gonna be a habit that you might not like. I don't like this attitude, you know. Like no matter how much they can try to play a certain character, something is always slinking. You just gotta pay attention. It's there in your face, you know. So I don't believe my 2K. I'm not saying that. I mean, don't change me. Don't change me. Okay, don't twist my word. But I'm saying, great. You know, I would say this, okay, to cut the whole thing short. Pray you find somebody who
Pray. I wanted us to get there, because I feel like it's my belief is that God knows the person and He would definitely reveal the person to you. So like without understanding gets tricky.
Yeah,
that's
but
why.
You know, pray that you find the person who's willing to die for you. Pray that you find someone who's loyal. Pray that you find someone who's gonna love you deeply enough. Even when they angry at you, they you know, they don't go outside and try to like get back at you or do something like that. Because I feel like that's how a relationship falls apart. Everybody's given an idea that marriage is like something that, you know, just walk in, it's now it's lullabies and it's just paradise. No, it doesn't. Same thing on a relationship. You're happy for 2 months and next thing you know, you guys don't, you know. You know,
you gotta put up and
exactly. So you gotta keep going with your partner, because I feel like we're not patient for nothing. It's like we have so much option, but at the same time those options somehow are destroying us, you know.
Yeah, you know, I'm starting to change my mind on something, because I had a perception of who you are, and now I'm hearing a different part of you. You know, when I came here, I was actually here to see like someone who's wearing skates. Because I've been like a misperception that you might be, you understand, you might like to be the other gender.
I might be gay.
Yes.
I'm not gay. I am not gay. I am pure.
I believe it.
Gay.
I believe it because of what you said. Actually, it has knowledge in it. So your look, he looks different from us, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yes. Your look, how did it come about? What happened? inspiration behind it?
Oh yeah, but look, man. Hip hop, man. Hip hop, dog. Hip hop.
Alright.
You know the influence of like okay, there's the like you look at how Michael Jackson used to dress. It's like there's always got to be a code, you know what I mean? There's always a code for a certain artist, and I think that too takes time to discover. So for me, influence hip hop, you know, really shaped this J. John that you see. This is I'm not faking it. This is me. This is how I want to wear. Like if I wake up one day and I want to wear some long ass earrings and shit, I'm gonna wear that, you know, regardless of how people would like see me and say, oh, maybe he's playing for the other gender. You know, it's okay. Okay. For me, this is who I am. This is how I feel inside. You know, so my look is inspired by Drake, Chris Brown, even Justin Bieber. You know, there's a lot here in SA. I would say Musa Keys. You know, he does the like when I love the way he dresses. You know, it's like yo man, I respect that. You know?
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He's doing a great job.
Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. J. John.
So loko a ri kwalano ntswa mi kha mi vulavula swo tala hi vanhu ve le handle inspiration leyi mi yi kumaka handle yi njhani compared to leyi mi yi kumaka laha SA?
Honestly speaking, I think Gile Handle it's more powerful than the one that I get here at home.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, you know, the truth is, yes, the industry has a way to sell a certain character or certain artist to the public, right? We end up loving the person. But here's what I respect the most about the United States guys. Like those people are so critical about everything. Like they criticize the beats, criticize the lyrics,
They go
the
in
flowing,
details.
like you know. And for me, it's like yo, that's actually the structure of art. You know, like I feel like that's lacking here in SA. I could just go make a song and say my hand, and it's a hit.
My hand.
It becomes a hit. It's a hit. But it's like whenever somebody comes out and say there's no creativity in there, like, oh, you being a hater, man, you being a hater. And it's like once we don't have truth or honest opinions on the music, the art is gonna get lost, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like the American or like outside, it's pure, you know?
So like kombe nga ku ya humanyana question ka music wa Xitsonga na R&B hi music leyi mi rhandza ngwa
R&B.
R&B
Yeah.
tingoma leti mi nga na to tala i ta Xitsonga kumbe ta R&B?
Do you mean the ones that are released or the ones that are like
The ones that are released, the ones that are being played out there.
okay. Wait, let me see. I would say I think I have more hip hop and R&B songs than Gaza.
Than Gaza.
It's just that Gaza is big, you know. It's like
okay.
it's out there, like it's literally out there. So
Okay.
yeah, so I think I have a lot of hip hop songs that are out there, like a lot of them.
So
I even have I'm a piano and stuff, you know, so it's out there.
so loko swi ri sone how swi tika ku fika kwini ku loko u kho tlanga R&B u ri artist ya R&B ku u kota ku break ka market wa South Africa? How difficult, like since ti va ti tele ku tlula ta Xitsonga and ka Xitsonga swi languteka nga ku hikola mi nga biko?
Honestly speaking, I think, you know, like I said, it's about, you know, finding the right audience. But at the same time, it does not matter how good you are at some point, because sometimes it's about God saying now is the time for you to shine.
Yeah.
You know? So it's difficult, man. It's really difficult because, you know, you may have the right product to offer, but just not the right time to deliver that, you know. Which is why, like, you see some certain songs that they pop up on TikTok and you find out they've been released like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. It wasn't the right time to actually, you know, the audience was not, you know, packed enough. But, you know, so I would say it's really difficult, very, very difficult. Because right now we have Amapiano dominating the industry, so to sell R&B music, man, yo, man,
have
you
a
gotta
big
be,
competition.
you
You gotta be
big one. Because, you know, Kutele Groove is no, so everybody's here, you know. You walk in there, you want to play the keyboard. Right? So, I would say it's really difficult, but it's possible to break in.
Okay, I win Kashtonga. Here is similar and like J. Jones at Iveka, you go Agent Jones, because you go, I mean, as an Andrea Kuna similar to Agua later. You're going to have a little J. Jones, if you keep Edemako. Here is similar. This one, I song a ring break a market.
Okay, Kubena Susatolo, it was my Brazil featuring J. John. Dance like me.
America production,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was in there.
Yeah.
But the one that actually like put J. John on the map and like yes, like you know this face, it was Dali.
Yeah.
Shava Shamina when that one, man.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that, no. It's just that, you know, my voice is, you know.
Go to auto-tune. Auto-tune.
Oh, auto-tune.
Yeah. In your home, auto-tune. Okay. I know.
Okay, let's go if you want. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, for it.
That's it. That's the best I can do.
Yeah. I auto-tune.
Wow.
Yeah, so you know, Dali is the one that opened the doors for J. John. You know, the doors.
Yeah.
I'm forever grateful for that song. You know, sometimes when I hear it, it's like wow.
So
it was difficult at that time.
Yeah.
It finally happened. I don't know it.
So does it mean that you were recognized in Gaza songs more than R&B?
Yes.
And how do you feel about that since your first love is R&B?
I think for me, I look at it as a lesson, as an experience to understand. Like I said, you know, I believe in God. I believe in my Savior Jesus Christ. So I believe that everything is happening for a reason. For me to be prepared for the next chapter of the industry, which is like the global market. I need to know what an industry is. You understand?
What does it look like? Yeah.
Exactly. So Gaza, you know, Dali was able to provide the experience and understand that okay, this is how things work on the industry. This is how you get played on the industry.
Yeah.
So like, you know, thanks to Dali, you know, I'm grateful for it actually.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
disappointed. But I know that the time is coming where J. John will be recognized globally. Not because of Gaza music, but because of whatever we put out there, whether it's R&B or hip hop or Afrobeat, whatever that may be out there, depending on the hit. Yeah.
And I have another question. Just that this phone, hi.
You in lane?
I have something.
So
it's a contradiction. You speaking about how much you believe in God, but then in one of your albums, I just want to find it there. You were putting on some things, you know, something like that.
Which one is this one?
That's one that we love. I mean, like something. Okay.
You go me.
Yeah, I go mean. Bari mafela ndleleni album. Amena msisiyo. Bari. Yeah.
Actually, I want you to understand something. That cover, it was purposely done like that. If you listen to the album, it will give you'll understand why the cover, you know. It's about the struggle, things that I was dealing with, anxiety, depression, all of that, right? My life was a mess, you understand? So, I didn't dye my hair for like 3 months. So obviously when you come every day, the sun is burning my hair, so it definitely got to look like that.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have to do with the ancestors.
What?
Because that's what we thought. This guy, he's...
Now, let me explain it to you.
Yes, please.
The cover actually means, or the symbol of it says, listen, I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for Jay John's career. There's a song that, I mean, Mafeland Lele on its own. There's a part where I said, my lembens are one game. I was sleeping here, and they actually came to actually, you know,
Like they came physical or spiritual?
physically.
To do it.
You just gotta listen to the song. Yeah, go listen to the song. Check the song.
Go and
But,
listen. It's
you
really
know,
good.
It was about me dealing with whatever that I was dealing with. At the same time, it's like fight, like I said, you know, dealing with the industry. People pulling strings to like make sure that I don't shine, you understand? Yo man, I'm the reason why all these rappers now, or anybody who was not singing Shigaza jumped in Shigaza. I'm behind that, you know. No one has ever done it like I've done it, but I'm behind that. And you know, as soon as you speak out, you come out as someone who's arrogant and, you know, egotistic.
But you gotta own what you did, hey,
Yes,
because if
what
you
I
don't
did.
speak for yourself, people are going to take you for a try.
Exactly.
So you really need to present yourself the way you
Exactly.
want people to address you.
Yeah, so
That's it.
you know, it was me, because that, like, I feel like everybody has got to go listen to the album. Everything is in there because there's an industry cult that wants to like control Jay John, and I cannot be controlled by nobody. Because when I got here, it was just me, my boy, Veekat, the producer, everybody that I was working with. We didn't pay no influencer to be where we are, you know. And then all of a sudden, some people want to put in the strings and like, yo, if you don't move this way, you're not gonna get the gigs. Okay, keep the gigs, man, but you can't take away the people. You can't take away the love that people have for me. You know. So it was me explaining that, listen, I'm in a place where I'm fighting for Jay John, yet at the same time I'm fighting for my life. You know, so I think it's time now that, you know, I'll put it out there that, you know, I started this, you know, and I'm gonna be here in the next 10 years, you know. So
Even more.
like, yeah, those dinosaurs, those guys will move. Like, they will move, like, eventually. Because I've seen people that are like, I was working with, started doing some foul stuff to actually take out Jay John, you know. So that's why that album, Mafeland Lele, is missing. I'm gonna die on my way there. You know, even though you want to close the door, I'm going to die on my way there. You know what I mean? Does not matter who's standing at the door, whether you're holding a bazooka or nuclear bomb. Listen, I'm coming for that. You know, so the album is basically saying that, you know, I'm going to die on my way to the top. So that's why this album is out there, my fellas. And that's why the cover, it's a mess. I look like mess, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, because my life was a mess, you know. But I'm fighting, you know, and I'm gonna get there, and they're gonna lose, you know.
Try tribute
Yes.
to Zahara, because I feel like when you're speaking like that, there's been like a story that's going on that Zahara was in some form of label and stuff like that. Don't want to mention it.
Nah,
Yes.
yeah, for real. I mean, like, honestly speaking, you know, kuna group ya vanhu kaGaza, you know, who want to control who gets the gig, who doesn't get the gig. I'm gonna be honest with you. Honestly speaking, these artists that you see getting all these gigs, these niggas ain't getting paid.
Yeah.
They don't pay
my
enough,
God.
dog.
Yeah.
They would rather take 100,000 and pass it to DJ Mapurisa. Honestly speaking, he deserves it. But if I go and say, yo, man, you gotta give me at least 12,000, man, they're gonna count for you. They're gonna make sure you don't get the gigs. But you know, it's all good, man. I'm not scared. Let it come. Listen, I know this is war.
They should pay you what you deserve.
Yes. Decide. I mean, everybody want to work in the industry and act like they were here before, but it's like, all of you niggas is here because I did this. I lit the way, you know, and that's just me. I guess that's why they want me out, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be here
Yeah,
forever.
as long as you have your own like social platforms, there's so
Yeah,
many
man,
ways to
I'm
make
gonna be
money.
here.
There's really so much ways to make money, and
Exactly.
a person shouldn't be a reason why you can't go on your way to the success path.
Yeah, I think, you know, they know how to stuff an artist. They take away the gigs so that it looks like you are not trending as an artist. But the truth is, the origin of like trending is when your music is out there. It's not
That's
about
it.
how many gigs you got and all that. So
Yeah.
all of these things at the gigs is just political corners and favors on favors. You know?
And let me tell you something, Neo. You see with that song, yeah, Dalita Shisha, Shamina, no, you know that is not really played by Tsonga only.
Yeah, I know.
It's all over now.
I'm-
Everyone likes it.
Yeah.
Zulu, Nguni, any tribe, they are playing that song. And I don't think that I don't want to be attacked, but if you're getting gigs, it's mostly Gaza gigs, right? So it wouldn't limit you from you being called by King Monada and so on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely.
You should push up. You should push up. It shouldn't be a reason why, like.
No, I'm not gonna.
You are stooping so low for peanuts.
Nah. Those guys gotta go back and relax. You know? I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Samara, like, look, the gig it ever taking at you as an artist, asuku demotivating yana kumbishanti ban lava kulanzera kuphela. There are people lava bastakela kulo waka gig bafaka kuma J John. J John abele kunkume. And for me, if you can come to me and say, no man, these people are not paying, like I will wish I'm gonna negotiate me kumpela, we want you. So I've not impacted ka music.
Honestly speaking, you know, I would say this, Kanye actually hasn't been performing a lot, but his streams went up. It just tells you that it's about time.
Yeah,
it's about time that the thing is, my music, like this album that I just released right now, my Sidelined, it's gonna be here for the next 10 years. I mastered it to make sure that it's timeless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sure, it's gonna be painful when you're no longer getting the gigs because you refuse to take a certain amount. But it's like, what if that's all they can offer you? Not because, like, it's not like they don't have the money. They do have the money. They just feel like you're not worth the money. So it's like, so now there's someone who's weighing for it, who gets what, who doesn't get what. That's messed up. You know what I mean?
And it brings me to this emotional part. Like, I've been looking at the USA people, the Jamaican and so on, and I was like checking actually their supporters, and I realized that most of the artists or most of the people that are in the industry, specifically YouTube, it's more like 100, if you're struggling, 100k subscribers. Come back to South Africa, the most struggling YouTuber is at 1 subscriber. With a lot of content. So now you see that people think you're not worth it, and we need to change our mindset because we will want South Africa to be a better place, but we're not doing anything about it. We are not supporting each other. We are not removing ourselves out of that.
And I think someone let's educate these people ku support J John, I ku attend a gig in of Congo, ku stream tingoma ta yena, the ku una ti socials. Ufika uti follow o subscribe I support ikulukumba le phela swin'wana matsonga maka hina hi nga ma blame kuma ko ha information nchavele henhla siku rin'wana vengete ku subscribe I mali munhu ka channel ya n'wina niko hayi aku hakeli nchumu and so far no subscribe by dicey na swin'wana message no hamba hi tikuma hi na ma 90s pesos za description va twa nga ku so sweswi so 150 hi n'hweti kumbe yinini so I saw na kulaveka ina hi push education ya ku subscribe if imahalo of course subscribe channel ya munhu yikula oba ungisupporting ngopfu leswiya u tlanga risimu ra yena nga sendela nga ti WhatsApp or streama kunene oba ungisupporting ngopfu. I think that education ya need
actually that's for real, like cause like it doesn't do like WhatsApp thing on me. Like I remember when I dropped an album, this dude was like, yo man, send me your album. Excuse me, I gave him the link. No, unsendela tungo. I'm like, I'm not doing that, bro. Either you go stream or you're not getting the album. It's simple as that. You're not gonna get it from me though. If you want someone to send it, somebody else. I'm not gonna send it.
And it's unfair because we go to TikTok and we spend so much data, but we can't really sit down and really check people that are really putting us on the map. I like to believe that if it's a win for Tingi Tingi, it's a win for Limpopo,
for Limpopo
as a whole. Because
Africa,
if you are known, there's recently this trend that Limpopo is a country. The reason why this trend is there is because most of the people, affluential people that have power are from Limpopo. Simple as our president, he's from Venda. So that makes Limpopo recognized. Look at the time of Zuma. When Zuma was a president, how did we get treated from the other tribe? So you start to see that people really do appreciate you from where you come from. So if we ourselves make our artists big, you will be surprised that, you know, the big things in the city comes down. You know, I was checking my heart pains. I was checking Devin. Devin looks really good. It looks really good. like the size of KZN. They look really good. But come Guyana, what do we have? Nothing. We only have Kruger. Like, that's it. But if J. John makes it, one day he will say, okay, I'm having like a whole house of music. Now we all go there and we check the place, how it looks like.
Yeah.
You see. So that's about that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would say, people just need to check these things, because there's fabricated things. Like, okay, I'm gonna be like, coming back to what you just asked earlier. You said that it doesn't like hurt me, like if I'm not going to gig. I feel like for me, I need that kind of push. You understand?
Yeah.
Because it was that kind of push that made me go to studio and record Dali. It was that kind of push. So for me, I think the best way to, cancel J. John is just take away my voice, man. That's how you win. But if you can't take that away, then you got nothing on you.
Yeah.
So as for the gigs and all that, not all of them actually. Some of these guys will pay you what you asked for without even negotiating, because they understand. You have your own people, you gotta pay and all that. You know what I mean? So there are those guys who do pay, but then there's these ones who just want to be in control for whatever reason may be. But for me, I would say I'm inspired by pain. You understand?
Inspired by
pain.
Oh yeah.
Look, if I've seen me, I go in studio, man. I make a song. That's me. Like on the Shlala EP where I had Take It Easy on Moyi. Like I actually meant that. Like I didn't just be like, oh, let me just go write something and play with the emotions. No, I actually went in studio and I said I want to speak out. I want to, breathe and let these people know where I'm at.
And then Gomalaya. Logo Take It Easy on Me, were you referring to the pain that you come in the industry? Were you referring to the pain that you come
hey, these ones will break you.
Wow.
Wow.
It was a
yeah, you can go too far with these ones. You'll go and never come back. I was actually telling my partner, that listen, I know I can see that you're trying so hard to, invest in me, but the thing is, this is what I dealt with, which is why I'm going to 10, but to like
a certain extent,
because it's like I gotta check, like you heard me. What I said earlier, loyalty is everything.
Yes.
I mean, when you get like traumatized by your ex-partner, man, you gotta heal. And when you finally heal, maybe you move on. But at the same time, it's like it makes you double check everybody. Like double check, double check if they mean what you're saying and all that.
You're getting more careful because you don't want the same pain. Because going through pain.
Jolo can end you. That one will end you for real. So I actually had to explain to my partner, I'm like, this is what I dealt with. So this is why I'm doing this. But I will get better.
Ene sweswo a utwisa ka mina mali ya itsande na ngoma kumtem singing sweswo.
I mean, honestly speaking, unfortunately, there's a...
You got me,
I think I joke.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, you just got it now.
You just got it now? Am I trying?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I mean, not that actually. It's for me, I feel like there's a time and place to love somebody, Like for me, I had to leave the relationship because I felt like, man, I'm tearing this person apart. I need to just be away from this person. This is not a movie type of stereotype, like, it was not you, it's me. Nah, it was that was me. I was really messing up everything. So I had to let her go, if we meant to be, we'll be together, because I do not want to waste her time, and her energy. Because loving somebody is for the brave, It's
if
for the
you
brave.
love someone.
So I had to cut it down and actually just, reflect on myself and see myself. That's why I'm still single right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you spoke about the difficulties that you encounter in promotion of your music, but then there's this challenge that you did and it went viral. Yes. How did you? How's the creativity behind that?
I mean, behind it actually, it was like we were in studio with him and the other guys in.
Oh, you are with. So this guy there's someone actually.
Before if you go on, when Apollo mo kona imali.
Wena Oluvo kona Veekat. Wena Oluvo kona. That's the producer. By the way, he's like the youngest beat maker at Gaza. Probably like what 21 if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Yeah, man, he's behind Susatola, behind Dali, behind Beyonce. Man, the list goes on. And he doesn't get the credit, and that's really messed up. They don't want to give this kid his flowers, you know. So I had to like let him put his tags in there so they can understand what time it is. When I went all over.
Yeah, no.
Dangerous, that one. That one dangerous.
Consistency.
Yeah. Woo! Man.
2000s fire.
That one.
Oh, 2000s I trust him.
Chop.
Apollo. Mire Apollo.
No, when I went Olovi. Wena
Olovi.
Wakona nere.
Wena Apollo mo kona.
Everybody says that actually. Everybody says that. Apollo, like I've seen I even saw something on comments like when Apollo mo. What's this?
Say about Apollo.
I showed him.
So mire wena Olovo kona. Yeah Olovi.
Hey. When I went Olovi nere. Yeah. That's Veekat. So anyway, coming back to the creativity of the dance, we used to do, and then the song came in. We were just like, I think like I recorded verse 1, where it was like Rita Sharipela Wino, and we in there. It started like we just joined each other and like, okay, this is what we do. This is it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Technical
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Exactly. As simple as that. Simple as that. So, like speaking of creativity, when I go in studio, I don't want to like go re-record Dali. I'm way past that. Like anything that you hear that's outside right now, I'm never gonna go back and try to.
I'm gonna
do
part 2, yeah, Dali, part 2.
Because I feel like that's blocking the creativity. You gotta bring in something new all the time. And when we're doing something, we are creating. Not to trend actually. Besides trending, it's like creating something that will be here long after me, anybody in the team is gone. You understand? Like there's songs that I can mention that Gaza, like that they were like made before Thomas Chauke, way before 2000. Like this, even today when you listen, like, God damn, that slaps.
Bo
Defoneli langa kon.
No one iguguraine uri havanaine.
You see that? You see that's what I'm saying. Like that's a you understand? Like it's something that's gonna be here forever. And for me, I'm not just trying to. Okay, the truth is, the music we hear today, I feel like music what today. 80 to 90% of it. And it's like, yo, man, how about you make people dance? Without even saying none of this nonsense thing that everybody's repeating the same thing. Once I made Chilala, I was done with listen, with done with Chilala. We were way past that. Okay. Oh, man, that's weird. Started again. So okay, the thing is, my creativity, it's based on things that people desire the most, things that they love. But at the same time, like we can't have like the whole freaking industry, guys. Everybody talking about alcohol, man. Say something, okay? We get it. You drink, we get it. Say something, man. So that's where I am right now. Okay, I would say it's because I'm growing as a man. I'm becoming, a better man than I was. So. It's not like I'm gonna start making music about drinking and stuff, because I have fun. Everybody gotta say have fun, but there's gotta be. I feel like the industry has forgotten the beauty of like building a body of work and put it out there, so that people can have their own peaks and like, you know what I mean. I understand that we're in a, you know, dropping a single era, but you know, for me, I feel like nothing beats. I feel like an album proves who you are as an artist. You know what I mean? For me, I drop like maybe 5 albums next year. That's Gaza. I'm not afraid of that because, like I said, I'm influenced by hip hop and I care too much about art other than like the trends and stuff. You know, Kanye recently said something. He said, TikTok is gonna kill the music. He was right. I'm telling you, if I don't know if you guys listen to hip hop, but me, I'm a hip hop head. I love hip hop, but it's not the same. I don't listen to most of these new guys because they're not saying anything. They just want to trend, you know what I mean? And it's here like 2-3 weeks later, and it's, you know what I mean?
Done.
And it kills the industry. Same thing is gonna happen to this industry because now it's all about the trends instead of like let's make the music that's gonna be here. Because for me, that's very important. I don't wanna remember like, hey, I know, remember earlier with J. John, there was this song that trended. Man, that song was nice, and then people are over it. Nah, I want something that's gonna be here
Stuck. That's gonna be stuck
forever. Like I'm trying to create you. I want to have maybe like 10 of like Sister Bettina. You know, that's what I want.
Wow. So talking about having more, are you preparing something for us? What can we expect in your next album? Just more.
You know, in the next project, people should open their ears and their souls because this won't be, like I said, this won't be for the trends, but obviously it's gonna sell. But it's about creativity, more about creativity. You know, it's not gonna be made for some people. It's not gonna be made for outside. It's gonna be made for everybody. You know what I mean? So next year we're definitely coming in, man. And you know, I would just say, just wait and you will see.
You don't want to tell us more?
Yeah.
kutava ku ri ya vanhu lava twisaka music phela ku na ku yingise music there's this lead brother of mine ku ta tlanga ngoma ya gospel like he's a more pastor Eden ta tlanga ngoma ya gospel I'm on you to bass kasi bass la about keyboard le xingo yina no anta go le ngomfere tsere so the album lemi lava ku humesa next ne can you say ku ri itala va o khotiva music?
No, not really.
Yeah.
It's we call it the space music. The space music is based on the feelings, you know what I mean? It's based on the feeling.
Yeah.
The sad, happiness, joy.
Oh, so for
intimidated.
everyone.
It's built around the emotions or the forces of a human being on its own.
So it's gonna be Yabo Boba, Wotela Maso Chain.
Yep. I didn't say that.
Okay. We are really grateful for the opportunity that you gave us to get to know you and the audience as well.
Thank you.
I'm sure they are really happy as well because we got to know a lot about you. But then there's a request now that they asked. I know you don't like singing, but can you do Shlala for us? And then we reval. Sival.
Man, come on.
It slaps. It slaps. Wow. So if we want to get to support you, where can we find you socials?
Okay, on Facebook it's J John the Big Baby. And then on TikTok it's J John the Big Baby 95. And then on Instagram J John the Big Baby, Twitter J John the Big Baby.
Wow.
Yeah, even on the Spotify and the Apple and all that, it's
J.
still
John
the same.
the
J John the Big Baby.
So for the
Why the big baby?
Man, that's gonna be a long story. But let me keep it short. It happened one time. I was in Shawela in Jersey, and we were walking with one of my guys, and somebody just saw one of these guys. He's younger than me, but they preferred him as the older brother. They're like, oh no, you kind of look like a kid. Like, oh okay, so I'm like the big baby now. I'm old and shit. And
Oh, wow. Just simple and short
simple
and
like that.
sweet. Thank you.
So for the bookings, socials commission number specific.
Nah, like they're on my social medias. Like there's pictures there on the background that has all the booking details.
Or maybe you can just put your numbers.
Yeah,
The ones that are for bookings.
Yeah, let me just leave one number then. You'll be able to get the boy. And I mean,
Yeah, no.
I done book.
Okay. 078 372
Okay.
2705.
All right. No. That's all.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much. It will rain today. We have management in the camera. So thank you so much again. What would you like to say as your closing statement to like the struggling artists that are aspiring to be like you?
I would say, whatever you do, don't get involved in cults and whatever. Just focus on making music. As long as you get the people to listen to your music, eventually the audience will grow. So the main Jesus Christ.
No, it's fine.
So yeah, just focus on your art. Like, don't try to be like J. John. Try to be better than J. John.
Yeah.
Try to be better than J. John. Create something that nobody has created. Don't be afraid to come up with something new. Who knows? You could be the next generation. The next generation. Yeah, probably the next J. John. But you can only get one J. John. So.
There's two J. Johns. Yeah.
This episode is proudly sponsored by Matukul Holdings. Enjoy.